Hey guys, since iRacing is still down, I'm gonna play some Quake Live. Uh, this is a arena-style FPS shooter from 1999, actually. Well, actually, Quake Live is from 2008, but it's based on Quake 3, which is from 1999. If you've played Quake 3, you know how it's totally different from a lot of kinds of I guess you could say normal FPS games. This is one of those really popular back in the day, fast-paced so-called Twitch FPS games, which I detest the so-called calling of this subgenre, the Twitch shooter, because that's really what every shooter is based on. Yeah, this is the arena style of shooter that was popular back in the day, and Quake 3 was an amazing game that I happened to play for a really long time. That was the competitive game that I played before I found out about iRacing, or before even iRacing existed, if you're talking about Quake 3, and I'm sure most of you have heard about Quake 3, or probably played it, of course. But if you haven't, you really gotta try out Quake Live now, because it's the most popular form of Quake. It's the easiest to get into by far. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a great change of pace from the normal style of modern Call of Duty style FPS. You got all kinds of different weapons to use. Some typical, some very non-typical, as this guy is lagging and making it really hard for me to hit him. You got your typical FPS weapons like the machine gun, shotgun. Oh god, this guy is lagging like crazy. Probably more of a typical weapon for FPS games, the rocket launcher. Then you got your, I guess, weirdo weapons. Like, the melee weapon is called the Gauntlet, which is basically a rotating disc with spikes on it, and it cuts up people pretty quickly. You got your plasma gun, which is kinda acts like an assault rifle, but it's not what they call a hit scan gun, which would hit automatically. It's like a projectile-based gun.
You have taken the lead. 2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Alright. Yeah, that guy used the gauntlet on me, and it cut me up pretty good. That guy has the quad damage, which does exactly what it says. 4 times the damage for 30 seconds. It's gonna be a goal of mine to try and get that throughout the match. This is a lightning gun. It shoots, this is a hit scan weapon, and it basically shoots out a stream of lightning for, very quickly, actually. It'll shoot for about 10 bolts per second or so, maybe quicker. Oh, want to get the mega health? That'll bring us up to 200. Or if it won't add you up to 200, it'll add 100 to your existing health, if you're not at 100 or more, of course. I'm gonna wait on the red armor here. You can get up to 200 armor. The red armor is the most that gives you 100 points, and the yellow will give you 50, green will give you 25, and these armor shards will give you 5 points. And I gotta go after the quad, and... Oh. And I'm getting a bit unlucky in this match. And of course the grenade launcher there, which you saw a grenade bouncing up and down. There's no hand grenades or anything like that. Just grenade launchers to launch grenades with. Where is the quad damage? Oh. Oh, I hate myself for getting off that. See, it's very important in Quake Live to know when these items are coming up. It's a thing they call timing, because the items come up in certain increments. So, like, quad damage will come up at, like, every 2 minutes, I believe. Mega health will come up every 35 seconds. Armors come up every 25 seconds. Here's the railgun. It's basically Quake's version of a sniper rifle. Does about 80 points of damage per hit without armor, on like 55 or something like that with armor. There's a little rocket jump for you. That was originally a bug back in the days of the original Quake. People loved the idea of being able to jump with rockets, that they wanted it kept in the game. And it's made its way onto Quake 3 and of course Quake Live. And obviously, as you can see, reloading wasn't really a thing back when Quake Live was made. FPSs kinda just didn't really do it at that time. And that helps keep the pace of the game up, actually. This is a really fast-paced shooter. You don't really get shooters like this today. And I still have not gotten a quad damage yet. I'd like to try and get some of these items for you so I can show you how powerful and worthwhile the items actually are. Let's see if this guy comes up. Oh. Yeah, that guy snuck up on me there. Yeah, I'm actually not having a very good game right now. Oh. A little lucky there with the mega health. I love the announcer. Always have. I'll never turn that guy's comments off. But yeah, this is just free-for-all. It's kind of considered the noob mode, or the relaxing mode, I guess, where you just shoot anything in sight. But of course, there's other modes like Team Deathmatch and Capture the Flag. There's Clan Arena, which I guess is like Counter-Strike. It's yeah. I'm really sucking right now. Oh, the pummel is so satisfying to use. The pummel's another name for the gauntlet, by the way. Let's see if we can get the quad here. There it is. Now we gotta make the most of this. Oh, this guy is the battle suit. The battle suit actually protects you from like 1/3 of damage. And splash damage weapons like the rocket launcher and grenades launcher. It's pretty much protected from. The battle suit will protect you from any splash damage.
Invisibility.
And I'm getting a big lag spike right now. What the hell was that about? Here we go with the invisibility. Like the other power-ups, it lasts for 30 seconds.
Excellent.
I couldn't react to him in time. Let's see him. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to get him. We were certainly in a good position. He didn't even know I was shooting at him, so he kind of just walked into the rocket that I shot at him. Oh, nice mid-air rocket there.
3 frags left.
Oh, looks like we're gonna lose this match.
2 frags left.
I really actually did not play well in this matchup, and I'm getting shot at, so I gotta get out of the way, but let's see if the battle suit came up. Yeah, you gotta be on the money. You have to know exactly when every item's coming up to win. I'll try another map. And yes, my name is a it is a reference to the Tool song. Just in case you're wondering, because everybody who sees my name tends to make note of that. So yeah, here we go with the next map. You can vote on any of the 3 choices of maps. Quake Live, a few months ago, they started with this map rotation thing where you can only pick from a certain pool of maps each month. So at the end of the month, the lineup's gonna change. This is one of the newer maps, actually, that I really have not played that much. Oh, we got our rocket launcher. Lightning gun, shotgun. We're off to a pretty decent start. You want to try and get as many items as you can quickly at the start of the match. Quad damage should be coming up at about 10 to 15 seconds. Usually between 30 seconds and a minute is where it comes up, and there it is. Let's see if we can get to it first. There we are. Red armor, we're actually looking pretty good right now. I got 2 for 1 actually. That's pretty funny.
Excellent.
Yeah, anytime you kill 2 guys within, I think, 3 seconds, the announcer will say, "Excellent," like that. As I missed that rail shot there. Oh. You gotta try and get these guys at the start when they spawn, because that's when they're weakest, obviously. They have 125 health, and it ticks down to 100 health when you spawn. I didn't see him, but obviously I heard him.
2 hits. Impressive.
I actually did pretty good there, but he had too much health or armor. And you know what? The quad damage is gonna come up again soon, so I better head over there. It's gonna come up right here. Except I don't know what exact time it's coming up, and there it is, actually. The lightning gun is like one of the best guns to use when you have the quad, because you can just run over people, basically. And the lightning gun is just powerful enough as it is. So you'll basically kill most people within less than a second if you have the quad combined with the rocket launcher, or lightning gun rather. These guys are trying to chase me with the pummel. Got a bit unlucky there. I think I got hit by a grenade or something. Some sort of explosive. Yeah, there's so many game modes on Quake Live. My favorite mod for Quake 3 was Defrag, which is basically it's a mod that allows you to just play around with the movement physics and weapons physics, and you can do some pretty amazing things in it. You can even race each other in see who moves the. You can race each other to see who moves the fastest in specially made maps. Yeah, there's a lot of little tricks to Quake Live, like rocket jumping, and you can do the same with grenades. You can use the plasma gun to move around. Oh, and this trick, which I've been doing, is called strafe jumping, which allows you to move significantly faster than normal. And I'm getting another lag spike for some reason. Usually never get lag spikes, but not sure what that's about.
Excellent.
I got the quad damage all to myself, but looks like it only had about a second left. I do get a free mega health. Oh. I don't think I've actually used the grenade launcher yet. This guy seems to be camping out at the railgun. Oh, and there is chat in this game, by the way. No, not a voice chat, just text chat. But text chat is usually a giant mess, and a lot of people in this game are, well, assholes. It has the same problems like a lot of other FPS games have, in that the community is objectively terrible, and they have nothing useful to say. So I just choose to avoid that aspect of Quake Live entirely. watch. Look, we're gonna try and stop this guy who gets the quad. See. Oh, I got distracted by the other guy, so I couldn't do it. The items are modeled in 3D, by the way, like the weapons and the items you pick up. But I turned them off, so they're actually like 2D sprites, just because it's easier to see. And you are allowed to do that in this game. You're also allowed to make all the enemies bright green. In fact, the developers actually encourage you to do that. But there is... Back when the game was released, and they still exist to this day, but there was a whole fleet of characters that you could choose to be a part of. So you have all kinds of interesting characters like Marines and Dominatrixes and aliens and all kinds of crap. Which really gave the game some extra personality. Which I should really be showing you guys, since some of you might be looking at this game for the first time. But yeah, I used to play this game a lot, and before iRacing even existed, when we were on Quake 3, this was the game that I was absolutely obsessed with as a 15-year-old kid. I mean, I saw the advertisements from guys like Fatality, who some of you might know if you ever played Quake 3, or like Unreal Tournament or whatever. He was like the guy to beat in all those games. He had his own product line of like video cards and sound cards and headphones and whatnot. And he supposedly made like $200,000 a year. And I thought I could be a pro gamer, but I just turned out to love the game and played Duel all the time. Because this game is just so unique from other FPSs. I couldn't tear myself away from the screen when this game came out. But lately, Quake Live has not been very popular. So, maybe this will expose a few of you to this game who will be willing to try it. I mean, to this day, it's still one of the most fun FPSs, but pretty much everything from its software and their partner companies, from like pretty much from the beginning till basically a few years ago, was amazing.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Of course, you know, its software, they got bought out by ZeniMax. So now they're partnered up with Bethesda, who makes Fallout and Skyrim and whatnot. But that's not why it declined. It actually lost its main frontrunner and technical guy, John Carmack, who now moved to the Oculus Rift program. Which I'm kind of sad about, that he stopped making outright games, but he is exploring something else within the gaming industry that seems to be creating a lot of hype. So I have a feeling the Rift is gonna improve a lot with his help, and he's already been working on it for a few years at this point, I think. So Now, that virtual reality is going to be a really good thing, especially for PC gaming in particular. I don't know if it'll do much for console gaming, because I don't really think people who play console games want to sit around and put that. I don't think people who play console games want to sit around and put that thing on their head while they're sitting on their couch trying to relax. That's basically what it boils down to. But for even things like iRacing, it's going to be amazing, as I'm sure maybe a few of you already know. I've never tried the Rift, though, so who knows. This map is a little weird because up here is where the quad is, and there's a this teleporter leads to up there. And usually what happens is somebody just sits in front of it and tries to use the gauntlet on everybody for easy kills. Oh, he was. What happened there was he was distracted by this guy who was AFK, so he didn't see me coming over here to get him with the gauntlet. Oh, gotta get that red armor. Wow, can't believe I got that guy actually. Yeah, I'm not 15 anymore, obviously. With time, I think my skills have actually gone down quite significantly. Quite significantly, actually. I can't really aim as well as I used to. Partly because I don't play the game a ton anymore. Just when I'm bored and I really just want to have a bit of fun in a game that I'm familiar with. I usually play at least once a week or so, though. It's not like I'm totally avoiding the game. And I usually just stick to free-for-all, but there's a lot of really other great modes, like I mentioned before. But Duel was always my favorite mode because it wasn't just pure shooting. Because 1 vs 1 in Quake Live tends to be more about strategy than just like pure aiming. Because you have to be in control of the items. You got to try and pick up the mega healths and armors before the other guy does, and that helps you a lot more than just pure aim alone. Which was always the thing I liked about Quake Live, and Quake 3, of course. Which might be somewhat ironic, because you might be looking at the game and seeing that it's just so fast-paced, and that it seems more like a Twitch game purely. But I think that's what separated it from the, what separated Quake in general from these other, like, modern and World War II styled shooters, which is the World War II style shooters were really becoming prominent when Quake 3 was released. And, id was chugging along with Quake still. And this was one of, like, the first really popular online multiplayer games. And of course, if you had a Dreamcast, you could even play this online on a console. It was pretty much the first mainstream online console FPS. And of course, I still love to play like Doom and Wolfenstein 3D from time to time. Although Wolfenstein 3D has not really aged as well as I'd say Doom. Doom has aged surprisingly well, but Wolfenstein 3D is essentially a maze game, and it's kinda hard to play in 2014. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's about it, I think. If you're interested in it, if you've never seen the game before, or if you're just feeling a bit nostalgic or whatever, uh, give Quake Live a try. I mean, it could really use the players. There's really not a ton of people playing this game anymore. It could definitely use the numbers. It's a free-to-play game. You can play on a certain set of maps for free, and any map for a small fee of about, I think, like $2 a month. And for like $4 a month, you can actually start your own servers and make them private or to public, I guess. Of course, and you can, of course, play with whoever you want if you set it to private. I'm kind of rambling now, so I'm just going to finish up this game and then the video will be over. Yeah, I have no chance of winning the match right now. Surprised he didn't even look back to try and shoot me there. I love melee weapons in FPS games. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this little change of pace. Hopefully, we'll be running the super late model in iRacing soon, and then we'll try some other stuff in iRacing, of course. Alright, bye.